guest is the former mayor of San Francisco and current lieutenant governor of California. His new book is called Citizenville, How to Take the Town Square Digital and Reinvent Government. Please welcome the Honorable Gavin Newsom. Are you still the Honorable? Is that appropriate to refer to you as?
What are you doing with a politician on your show? What were you possibly thinking?
You know what I said? If you bring me a politician, he must be very, very handsome.
Oh, God bless you. Yeah, well, obviously that's for another show. A politician with a book.
You are the lieutenant governor of the state.
I know you're impressed.
Well, I am impressed by that. I've heard you are not impressed by that.
No, no one knows what a lieutenant governor does.
Yeah, what does a lieutenant governor do?
You wake up every morning, you read the paper, looking in the obituaries for the governor's name. That's pretty much it. I mean, you know that.
Are you rooting for Governor Brown's demise?
No, he's in great health. I mean, he's the youngest 74-year-old in the country. It really is. I mean, he's doing fabulously well. No, there are a lot of fun things we do, but you know, we're the butt of a lot of jokes.
What's the most fun thing that you do?
Coming on with you is an example, but you were misled to get me on here.
I would let you on if you were the mayor, though.
I know, those were the days. You know, you on the UC Board of Regents, CSU Board of Trustees, Economic Development, all those things you really are excited and passionate about.
I got you. I got you.
All those things.
Well, they're important things, but they're not that interesting. Well, yeah, they're interesting to.
I mean, I love my job.
To intelligent people, but for our purposes, they are worthless, is what you're saying.
God bless you. Now, but it gives me time to write a book.
Did you know that Arnold Schwarzenegger used to be governor of California?
You know,
the actor.
Oh, the actor.
Yeah, the guy who you can barely understand what he's saying.
You know, listen to me now and hear me later. You know,
that
Arnold.
guy.
That guy.
Yeah,
unbelievable. Yeah, you know, Gavin, you're a girly man. You know, it was fun. I was mayor of San Francisco when he was governor. I had the time of my life. First of all, whatever you think about Arnold's politics, he's a good person. He's fun. I mean, well unless you're Maria and the kids, but. This thing ain't live, is it?
No.
We're all good. We'll just edit that out.
Yeah. I'm a lieutenant talk show host.
You know, you go in. You're lieutenant governor. But you know, going in that smoking tent. Remember, you know, having a cigar with Arnold. It was surreal. The whole thing was surreal.
You went into the smoking tent?
Of course, yeah.
He's sitting there with the big cigar.
Yeah, you know, talking policy. You know, what are you doing? You know, these gay people. You know, marrying them. You know, the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
It was a time. It was crazy.
You did do that. That was a very controversial.
You ain't kidding.
2004. Before things changed, you decided to start marrying.
Yeah.
Make same-sex marriages. You decided to start granting.
Amazing. Almost 9 years ago this last week, and we married 4,037 couples from 17 countries and 46 states. It was amazing. And what a wonderful bookmark, because today the President of the United States came out with what's called a friend of brief, an amicus brief, in support of marriage equality at the Supreme Court. And the idea that within a period of just 10 years, a president would actually use the words marriage equality and support same-sex marriage is an extraordinary thing. So I couldn't be more proud of him and the progress this country's made on this.
And what about the letter that, maybe even more significantly, I think, the letter that many prominent Republicans sent to the Supreme Court saying, who was on that list?
I mean, well, you know, it tends to be mostly ex-politicians, right? So you had 3 ex-governors, but you had a number of notable consultants, Republican consultants, and you had a few congressmen, 2 Republican congressmen that had the courage to not wait till they're out of office to say what they think privately. And, you know this about politicians. We tend to say one thing privately and do another thing publicly, and it does take courage to stand up against your constituency in some cases and say what you actually think.